What's up, Jerome? What's up, Lexington, Norfolk? Baby, it's these toothless women for me. So I just got up, got some water, and I went on over to Pettyville to listen to this ignorant woman, this uppity Negro goddess. You know, I think that woman is truly mental. I used to think that it was a troll, but I really do think she's mental. First of all, uppity. I don't even know where to start with you. You have all of these standards. You are dealing with high valued men, you say, but yet you living in public housing. And if it's not public housing, it's given public housing. You still don't have teeth in your mouth. Your home is very filthy and unkept. And I just think that you are absolutely miserable. And you're trying to convince the people in the beef sector who really didn't pay you any mind that you're somebody important and that you're this. And don't get me wrong, you're a human being, but you're doing a whole lot. You're doing a whole lot. And you do a lot of generalization, which really shows ignorance because you don't know all gay men. And the reason why you probably attack gay men because you're right, unlike straight men, you're not gonna say any and everything to us because you're gonna get snapped back and clapped back on. And I've never called you a B. I never called you out of your name. But it seems like when someone checks you, that's what you want to do. Then you call Ronnie Q a lesbian, or you thought she was a lesbian. And I think Ronnie Q is many things, but a lesbian is not. And I just listen to you and I'm like, how ignorant can you be? Now, this is the same lady who's trying to justify SNAP benefits. There is a SNAP benefits for the upper poor. And the sad part about it is I'm making a joke, but SNAP benefits is SNAP benefits, period. SNAP benefits are for people who really need assistance with food. Simple as that. Then you want to act like that there are different Section 8 vouchers. No, Section 8 vouchers are for people who need help with housing. It's just that simple. So you're trying to make something that is so simple more complicated because you don't want to be seen as poor or a person of low wealth. And I just think it's funny. I think it's funny. Then you tried to come at Bree, and don't get me wrong, I don't have no issue with Bree. Now Bree really gets upset, and I'm glad you don't like me, Bree. That goes to show you how weak of a person you are. I really could care less if you don't like me or not, because again, that's your issue, not mine. But Bree's food was not that bad. To me, it was a third place win. But then you even try to get shady with Bree. It seems like hurt people always hurt people. And I think that you're a hurt person. I think you are a damaged individual. And I just hope that you find what you're looking for. You know, you lied about the college stuff. I'm like, gosh, and I don't know, and I thought it was like a troll type situation, but as the more I listen to you, the more ignorant you sound. Um, and I just think a lot of these women have issues with, first of all, I don't have issues with anybody. This is an equal opportunity beef sector. Anybody can get it and they know it. But again, uh, up to you don't know all gay men, and everybody hasn't called you out your name. I've never called you the B word as long as I've been in here. So do not generalize even men in the beef sector, even gay men in the beef sector, you know, and this is the beef sector. Now, far as the hate speech is concerned, well, that's legislation, and people pages get struck. I had nothing to do with that. I don't use speech that gets my page struck, so it's never been an issue with me. And I don't even call people in my community the F word. And it really gets me again. Here we go. We get mad when gay men call you the B word, but child, these women be calling you all out your name. And this is another thing too. You know, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, I have observed, and this is my observation, and this is my observation. I make sure I clarify that that's my observation. I've seen gay men go head to toe far as arguing with women on the beef in the beef sector. I've seen that. But what I haven't seen a gay man do is call somebody's job, or I haven't seen a gay man pull up on somebody trying to fight, or I haven't seen a gay man try to embarrass a woman in the room. But let me tell you what I have seen. I have seen women call other women's jobs and women docs, and I've seen women show up at somebody's house. I've seen women actually fist fight on YouTube. What I have seen is heterosexual men have sex with these women and then talk about the women like a dog. I've seen that. And I've seen more damage in my observation by these heterosexual men and these women to other women than any gay man. Any gay man. That's what I'll say. Because when you look at it pound for pound, and when you look at who's done the most damage, it really haven't been these gay men in here. Now, somebody said stump down, and that's the exception, not the rule. But when you look at it pound for pound, like I said, and I'm not saying stump down even did it, but a lot of you all seem to think that he did. So I'll give you that. I'll even give you that. But pound for pound, these straight men and these straight men have done more to these heterosexual cisgender women, or whatever you want to call them, or women have done more damage to women than any gay man in this sector has done, in my observation. I have not seen, I've seen more women date a married man, or more women fighting over men. You don't hear that from a lot of us. I'm just saying. Now we'll clown with you, and that's my observation. That's my observation. So I want Uppy to give that same smoke to women and straight men when they come for her. That's what I want her to do. All of this because somebody lost a cooking competition. All of this because of a cooking competition. It's many toothless women cutting up. It's many toothless women. Uppity is very ignorant. And I mean, and I listened to her. I've heard her, and my thing is, I think it's funny. That's why I say there's no friends on YouTube. It's really funny that she could come on gay men's panels and then do what they she does. And I just think that's like really interesting. It goes to show you where these people are. And I think it goes deeper, but it is what it is, y'all. So, like I said, I heard what was said, and I think it's really interesting. Another thing that I think is interesting too is, Brianna, you have a lot of issues with people, and I try really not to have an issue with you. But people have issues with you. People have called you really some terrible, awful, awful things. And let me say this: a lot of your stuff is projection again. And I just hope one day that you grow up and grow to be a woman that you should be. Um, I'm sorry that you take this so seriously on YouTube. I'm so sorry that you feel slighted, but I called you right. I called you really right. You are no friend to no one. You can't even keep the confidence of a person who said, "Hey, I don't want this stuff out." And it seems like you do this because you're hurt again. And I don't care how much weight you lose, until you get your mind right, you'll always be that person. I don't know if you got hurt in public school. I don't know if you got picked on, and this is your way of getting back. But I hope you get it together. I really do. And you cry about everything. And that's what gets me with you. You cry about everything. Um, you're talking about the eating, and I eat what I want, but I just eat less. So why explain it to people? Who gives a damn? But it really matters to you. It really does. It really does matter to you. And I think you probably cry yourself to sleep at night or what have you, because you always mention it. And I just hope that you get it together. I'm gonna say this, sis. At the end of the day, you have to love yourself. And I just, ain't nobody on YouTube is going to have me feeling something or doing something because they didn't said something sad. And I just hope you get it together. I hope you get it together. And you have nothing to say about anybody's weight, because again, you had so much to say about everybody else. And now you're in a situation where people are scrutinizing you. Now you want to lose weight, and everybody should be on board and clap for you. And you don't care what nobody. No, yes, you do. But I think karma and payback is really something else. It's really something else. I hope you lose that weight, and I hope you get to your desired weight. I really do. I really do. But I have no pity. And all I tell you is to put a stiff upper lip on and lose your damn weight. And who gives a damn what people think about you? Obviously, it means something to you because that's all you're doing is crying about it. So I hope you get over it, sis. And as far as that toothless lady, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, you weren't gonna win no competition with that filthy house. You know, and the sad part about it, even if your food looked good, nobody would want to eat it because we've seen it. And then you try to blame it on your daughter. Again, just crazy. Just crazy. Well, look, y'all, I'm heading on to bed. I just had to say that. And I don't care two shakes what people got to say. I couldn't believe the foolishness that I was listening to and all of the generalizations and all of this stuff and you know, straight men don't argue with women. You that's your culture and that's how you were raised. Intellectual men or men who like to be to debate are going to argue with you whether they're straight, gay, or what have you. But again, that's another generalization again. And you just spewing your ignorance. You don't know all men. You don't know all black men. You don't know all gay men. And for you to make generalizations like that is just absolutely ignorant. It's just absolutely appalling. All because you lost a macaroni and cheese to a gay man. And then you want to say the gays stick together. I mean, just the worst kind of rhetoric, but that's what you do. That's what you do. So anyway, I said what I need to say, y'all. I'm taking it to bed. And you know, it is what it is. Y'all have a good night.